like the lad as I can.
Yeah. Right, I'm here for Welling United TV with victorious manager Bradley Quinton after a nerve-wracking 3-2 home win against Hungerford. Before we get on to that, Brad, a couple more players brought in the last couple of days. Can you tell us a bit about them?
Yeah, Romany, lad, great player, had a great game today. Centre half for Huddersfield, played in the Prem last year. He's got a good talent, good prospect for the future. So he's obviously with us to the end of the season. I thought he played fantastic today. Bradley Rolt will come on as well, banging in goals for fun at Peterborough. Young 18-year-old lad. As he's come on there, he's put him under pressure. He's winning fouls as well. So yeah, and the two boys that we've already spoke about, Colchester boys have been fantastic. Really pleased with them. And then Phil Roberts coming on as well at the end is another prospect for this club that is only going to get better and better. So I'm pleased.
You had to make some changes from last week. I assume Rob Swain still injured. Jay Rich Bagaloo was out there on the pitch, but perhaps not available. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
Yeah, Jay Rich is congratulations to him, by the way. He's passed his medical, and wish him all the best. Another good talent for the future, and proud to see him playing hopefully in the Prem one day. So he's going to be joining Crystal Palace as early as next week. So well done, Jay. Swaney, yeah, bit of a knee injury, possible medial. We're not too sure. We'll see how it goes. Getting as much treatment to try and get him back as soon as we can. But he knows his body's another important player for us as well moving forward.
So we'll move on to the actual game itself now. Obviously, quite a quick start and an early goal put us in front, but then we got pegged back. What was your impression of the first half, or the early part of the first half?
Positive to go in winning. Pleasing with the goals that we scored. Positive how we finished the game as well. Look, week on week, I think you can all see now personally what they're doing. These players are getting fitter and fitter. We need to work hard with them, and ultimately that's what we're going to do. So it's a game that two teams are fighting for their life at the minute. So we're going to concede goals, but it's how we react. And I think we finished there, made some substitutions, pinned them back. It was positive. We went for the game, and we come out with 3 points.
As you say, a new centre-half pairing, one have known each other, one certainly played with each other. How did you feel that went?
I think Harold Josephs is a great player as well. I've known him for quite some time. I think they cement each other too well, and I'm pleased with that. And like I say, everyone in this team, no one's guaranteed a shirt at the moment because of Wilkes is the only one possibly. But that's how we play and that's how we coach. You have to perform, you have to work, otherwise you could lose your shirt. But them two boys, I think they'll do well for this club. Harold's a great character, he's a winner. Romany as well, who can play in many positions. I think he's got a great future. Dan Cowley's done fantastic for me, allowing the lad to come on and be for the rest of the season. So I'd like to thank Dan and Nick Cowley at Huddersfield. But like I say, we've got some good contacts, and we're always able, Mark's supporting us as well as the board, to try and make this team as strong as we can do.
We've already touched on last week the two Colchester lads, and I thought basically they ran the game for large parts of the day. Both scored, obviously, cracking goal by Cameron in the first half, and Diaz come up with a winner at the end there. Obviously, I know you're a fan anyway, but what was your impression of those two today?
Immense is the word. Brad. Would love to be playing out there with him as a midfield player, ex-midfield player, and it's a joy to watch. The composure on the ball, the distance that they cover is frightening. The calmness on the ball, and to have one sitting and then one scoring and then the other one sitting and the other one scoring, I think that's a huge credit to them too, that they're able and they're capable to play at this level easily. And I think they're an important part of us moving forward.
So obviously I've spoken to the two boys themselves, but we'd be looking to extend those loans if we possibly could.
Of course. There's things obviously when we leave this interview that we'll be trying to push that for. I can't see why not. These boys have played for me before, they're enjoying their football, we encourage them to play. Their future prospects to move on, and we wish them all the well, and that's something that I'll always give this club and the players who want to play for me the opportunity to progress. And that's what they've done when they played with me before, and you can see it here in a short space of time. So they're good boys, they're good players.
So on the squad front, are there still possibilities to chop and change players, or are we pretty much there with what you want going forward?
We'll see. you know, I'm working close with Mark and obviously my scouting network and stuff that we're working with Gary as well. There is links of what we can do. I don't want to flood it. The boys have got opportunity. I think they put everything on that pitch today, and they all worked hard, and that's the opportunity. It's down to them. Otherwise, we are able to bring in with the contacts that we've got. But ultimately, we have to perform and work hard. But the boys done well. I was proud of them today to carry on and don't give up at home and show that commitment to the fans, and that's important.
So now we go into 2 consecutive away games for the next 2 Saturdays. What will the preparation be this week before the game against Hemel next Saturday?
Hard work, preparing them, being positive, and giving them the opportunity to be in the right frame of mind to move this club forward, and that's what we do. So we work on Tuesday over at Danton Sports. We've got that now, and obviously over at Bromley on Thursday night. So hard sessions, loads of ball work, big smiles on the face, and looking forward to travelling away next week. And we're confident now. We're moving forward, and these boys will improve week in, week out when they win.
Well, congratulations on the win. A very welcome 3 points, and hopefully we can push on up the table over the next few weeks.
Cheers.
Well done on the win. Cheers. Thanks, Brett.
Thanks, chaps.